parties are so lively and so impressive. And
Of course, yeah, definitely.
what do you think it is?
Well, I mean, being Brazilian, she attracts a Brazilian crowd, and we have a lot of Brazilian friends that always come out with us.
And why do you think English people are so attracted to the Brazilian way of life and the Brazilian parties?
I think that Brazilian girls, especially, are very hot, and I think they attract a lot of guys. But I mean, I think Brazilian guys as well. They're really hot and they know how to capture a girl, and I think that is really a way to get people to come along. I think.
And if you were to describe your mum's party in 3 words, which 3 words would you use?
3 words, I'd say hot, sexy, and fun.
What do you think it is about Adriana's parties that makes them different, make them special?
I think it's the good vibe, good energy, and the people that she brings to the event. And it's really about the good vibe, and it's her charming smile.
I just think, Brazilian people, they have this they're so vivacious, they love life, and I think she brings that to her party.
Yes, absolutely. Honestly, it's her eyes and her smile.
Yeah.
And her beautiful body.
Not to mention that.
And her really wonderful friends as well. They bring the energy and vibe.
And if you would describe Adriana's parties in 3 words, what would they be?
Sexy, hot, and good vibes.
I can tell you on the Brazilian thing, so my last flat, Adriana said, could I borrow your flat for a party? I said, well, what's the party? She said, it's the It Babes Christmas party, and I was persuaded. And at the party, there was 3 sisters, 19, 21, 23, blonde, dancing on a table. I thought that was great. And then Adriana put a chair in the middle of the room, and if you went on sat on it, 2 girls came dancing around you and then gave you a shot of tequila. So every time a friend of mine turned up, I just go and sit in that chair, and they go, why? Just do it. Go sit in that chair. And suddenly 2 girls in Santa outfits come in and dance around them and give them a shot. That is attention to detail.
Is that a typical Adriana style?
That is attention to detail.
Explain now, I want you to explain Adriana's party in 3 words.
Decadent, lustful, beautiful.
What would you say is about Adriana's parties that make them different from the rest? What makes them special?
Like most of them, it's because Adriana's there. I go there just to meet up, see her, and just have a brilliant time.
If you were to describe Adriana's party in 3 words, what would those 3 words be? Over to you.
Superb, outrageous, and drunken.
Woo, I like those words. They're unusual. Okay, you?
Fun, sexy, outrageous.
I think it is the Brazilian experience. She brings the dancers, the drum, the music, everything, just the atmosphere. You haven't been to Brazil necessarily, but you're experiencing it.
Adriana's parties in 3 words. What would it be?
Explosive energy.
That's 2. I said 3. What can you typically find at one of Adriana's parties?
Oh, you can always find really nice people that always have to have fun, drinks, and really enjoy life.
Sexy ladies.
Sexy ladies.
Sexy men.
Yeah.
Great. And if you would describe her parties in 3 words, what would they be?
Really, really enjoyable.
Really, really enjoyable. And what would you say you can bring to a party that nobody else can? What's special about your parties?
My parties have a personal touch. People who come to my party, they don't feel like they're alone. Even if they come alone, they don't feel like they are an outsider. They come in and they feel welcomed, and they meet people they have seen before, or if they haven't met anybody, I get introducing people to guests to one another, and at the end of the night, it's like a house party.
If you can describe your party